Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today finally for some Alliance War content. So, season 47 for Loki is back to pushing after taking a full season off. The main reason why we took last season off was because it started right around Christmas time and the holidays. And, us as an Alliance, we didn't want to force any of our members to, be playing the game during family time. Even though I'm sure a lot of us, could have made it work, just didn't want that stress, and so we decided collectively as an alliance to just take the season off. And it was nice. It was a nice break. Plus, this brand new tactic is pretty crazy. To put it into perspective, deaths in Alliance War have risen probably last season, probably like 500%, like something absolutely ridiculous. Like you have alliances that would drop like one death, maybe more so like zero. Now like they're dropping like at least like four, at least a couple. And that's stuff that I've been seeing this season. Last season it was really rough. The tactic I think has been toned down a tiny bit, or there's been some changes made. I'm not entirely sure. I'm really not in the loop when it comes to Alliance War. I just have a lot of other things going on. It's hard to keep up with, every single aspect in this game. I try to keep up with Battlegrounds for sure, but, the rest, this is hard to always stay fully up to date on everything. But in Alliance War, that's the great thing is I'm not an officer. I'm not a leader. I haven't been in one of those leadership roles in a very long time. It's nice because I just get told what to do and then I go do it. And like it's that way, it's really not much time for me. Like Alliance War really does not take up that much of my time at all. It's really like I get my paths. I'm like, okay, cool. I just make sure there's no problems with any of my matchups. Usually isn't. Say, okay, if there's a fight like I'm not sure about, I have a group chat with my two officers. I just tell them I'm a little worried about this fight. Like what should I expect? What's the strategy? What should I be prepared for? And then, if I need it, they'll send me like videos of other people doing that exact fight or a similar fight, and so I can get an idea of maybe what not to do or what I should be trying to do. And then when I'm ready, within a 48, it's more like, it's not quite 48 hours because obviously it takes time for them to plan and everything, but basically, over like a 2-day period, I can easily find, at least 20 minutes to get in there and do my fights. So, like I like Alliance War for the amount of time and effort that I have to put into it. I get a great return. I enjoy it. The rewards are pretty solid. And now that we're pushing again, I get to, make videos, war videos that I know a lot of you guys enjoy. But at the same time, Alliance War can definitely get stagnated. So I feel like me taking a break from Alliance War and just uploading those types of videos on my channel, it was a nice break for all of us. Now we can, enjoy Alliance War content together once again. So for this first war, there wasn't that many tactic fights, if any. The last one, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's mainly, just been Titania running through these fights. We used Galan for an Iron Man superior Iron Man. Yeah, Iron Doom. I just call him Iron Doom. And, on Path 3, Galan just goes crazy. Here we have a Wongers, and I got hit a little bit, trying to punish that Unstoppable. This dude was just so special happy. It was pretty crazy. Like, look at this again. He will not give me an opportunity. So, unfortunately here, I don't get to double up on my my Haymaker debuffs. So I didn't chain the heavy into the special 3, but it's fine. He's almost dead. I'm just going to go for a full combo into a striker, into one hit, and he's dead. So, it's fine. Originally, I was assigned Galan for this fight as well, this Mysterio. It's a rank 3 Mysterio. He's got buffet over time, some other stuff. I decided to use Titania, though. I checked with my officer. I'm like, is it cool if I use Titania for this? They're like, yeah, go for it. I'm like, alright. I'll just kind of, in a Titania mood. I've been using her a lot in the new Battlegrounds meta, and she's been crushing it. So, unfortunately, because I just beat Wong with her, we get a bit of a cross-fight ability, which basically gives the next defender a full bar of power. So he starts the fight with bar of power, which, Mysterio, it's super annoying when he throws his specials, so that wasn't the best. But, I wasn't really too worried here. But This is a rank 3 Mysterio. That's commitment to a rank up, dude. I have a rank 2 Unawakened Mysterio, and I would definitely not rank 3 him. So yeah, maybe this guy got like a 2 to 3 tech gem from Necropolis initial completion. Maybe he just didn't really have a better option. That'd be my guess. Either that or he was Sirius' favorite character in the comics. It's got to be one of those two. But yeah, we're just baiting special ones here because I don't want to get my power drained. Right there, I just wasn't prepared for that heavy, and it crit. And it did quite a bit of damage. But I was thinking, like, it's fine. Like, the fight is essentially over at this point. I got my double debuffs. Let's just start heavy spamming. But look at his power here. My webcam's kind of blocking it, but I'll hide it here. You can see it, bro. That's as close to a special 3 as you can get without being at the special 3. Like, it does not get closer than that. So, I had to chill. I had to bait that because if my heavy cycle is not able to kill him, I don't want to chance a special 3 against a rank 3 Mysterio, So, just going to chill, play this slow. So this fight ends up getting super duper elongated here. Just so much extra time after that cycle didn't finish. And here I was trying to save my haymakers. I was thinking, like, do I go for another special 3? Do I push him to his special 3 and eat it with the haymakers? Like, what should I go for here? I just got to a point where I knew with a combo, a striker, and an additional combo, it would give me enough power to get to my special 3. And this special 3 is pretty much guaranteed to kill him because he's below 10%. So he goes down. So yeah, I probably should have just used Galan there. The fight still went fine. It's just really that heavy attack that we took. I think it crit for like 20k or something. So that hurt a tiny bit. But it's fine. And so yeah, this is my final fight. Yeah, this one's not tactic either. So no tactic fights in my first war of this season. However, war number 2, we definitely do have some tactic fights dealing with that. Those shenanigans, because that's where the season is particularly tricky, and the main cause of deaths on the big incline is this new tactic. It applies the Daunted, the same thing that Onslaught can apply. You get rooted against their specials, blockable. It's a lot. So here we have a Maestro, and Onslaught's actually a pretty solid Maestro counter because his heavy paws cannot be glanced, so you can always do that. So he doesn't really have to worry. And Onslaught, man, he is... I don't know if I can say the best, but easily one of the best counters for Path 9 and just for Hazard Shift in general. Especially this Hazard Shift in particular, because it focuses on 2 effects, Incinerate and Shock. These are 2 effects that Onslaught has 150% reduced potency to. Also, since they're energy based like that, they apply Neuroshock to the opponent. So like, we don't even have to bother starting with a special 1. We can go right to special 2, lock in 20 degens with ease, just hella Neuroshock, free regen from those debuffs. Like, we just dismantled that Maestro like he was nothing, dude. Onslaught, if I had to make the 2023 top all champions ranked video again, it would look differently. Onslaught, I think he'd be in the #1 spot. Now that enough time has elapsed since his release, I really do think he is like the best mutant in the game, the best champ of 2023. Like, he's just so nuts. So our first war, we did end up winning. For Loki as an alliance died 29 times, which is a fair bit. But our opponents died 151 times, which is quite a bit. And it's just this tactic, man. It just raises the deaths like crazy, which, at the same time, deaths really suck and they feel bad. But when there's so much more, like, it doesn't feel quite as bad on an individual level, which I think is what Kabam was trying to get, at least part of it, to reduce the stress, the anxiety, the anger from dying a single time and, maybe losing the war for your entire alliance. That's a terrible feeling. But in this way, you're dying more often and more people are dying more often. So there's more of that negative feeling, but it's not quite as negative of a feeling. So I don't know. It's a weird thing. Alliance War has changed a lot since the last season I uploaded. So this was going to be fun. I'm probably going to be using Onslaught on attack quite a bit. I'm bringing him next war, and I have some really sick fights. So stay tuned for the next war. It's Onslaught is the main feature in that one. And I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek at the end of it. We do a little Onslaught versus Onslaught action, which is my favorite fight of the next war. So that's the one you're not going to want to miss. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are enjoying the return of Alliance War. If you are, just let me know by dropping a thumbs up or leaving a comment letting me know. Also, if you're going to leave a comment, I'd love to know what you think about all these changes to war with the new tactic, the rise of deaths, everything like that. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Do you prefer it this way? Do you miss the old way? Again, just love to hear your guys' thoughts on all that. I've been out of the Alliance War loop for quite a while, so you guys can fill me in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy this video. Peace out.